Number 5, we are asked to solve the inequality. These are all multiple step equations. All right, so let's look at A here. We're first going to draw the line down the inequality symbol. Look, there are some like terms, 6x and 6x. They're on the same side. We can combine them. This becomes 12x. Nothing happens to the rest, so let's bring that down. We bring down the plus 2. We bring down the inequality. We bring down the 14. Now we're going to try to solve for x because there's no more like terms we can combine. So we're going to minus 2 to both sides. The plus 2 and the minus 2 cancels, leaving me with a 12x on the left-hand side. Bring down that inequality. 14 minus 2 becomes 12. That 12 is attached via multiplication, so we're going to divide by 12 to both sides. 12 divided by 12 will cancel, leaving me with just an x. It is less than 1. B, let's draw the line down that middle again. Before we try to solve, we should try to combine some like terms. The negative 1 and the negative 6 on the left-hand side can combine to get you a negative 7. Okay, we're just combining like terms. We're not solving. These two were on the same side. Negative 1 and negative 6 together becomes negative 7. Bring everything else down here. The negative 6x comes down, the inequality comes down, the negative 11 comes down, the negative 7x comes down. Now we can try to solve because we can't combine any like terms. Look for the smallest variable. I have a negative 6x and a negative 7x. It is better for me to add 7 to both sides because the negative 7x will cancel with the plus 7x here. And notice the negative 6x and the 7x becomes a 1x. So you can just write it as just a 1. It's still positive. Okay? Let's bring down all our terms that we didn't touch. We did not touch the negative 7. We did not touch the inequality. And we did not touch the negative 11. Now there's a negative 7 on the left-hand side. Let's get rid of it by adding 7 to both sides. The negative 7 and the plus 7 on the left will cancel, making the number 0. Leaving us with just an x on the left. Bring down that inequality symbol. Negative 7, the negative 11 plus 7 becomes a negative 4. That would be the answer. The x is by itself. Okay, we did not have to flip anything because we did not multiply or divide by a negative number. 5. Let's bring down the line. Okay. There are no like terms to see, but there is this weird 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute. Okay, 5 times 6 becomes 30. 5 times 3t becomes 50t plus, okay, that is just me distributing. Now I'm going to bring everything else down. Bring down the plus 7. Bring down the inequality, minus 27. Next, I'm going to combine some like terms. The 30 and the 7 becomes 37. Bring everything else down. 15t. Bring down the plus, bring down the inequality, 127. Now, there's this plus 27 here. So I'm going to subtract 37 to both sides because that's the only way I can get rid of that plus 37. This is going to cancel on the left hand side, leaving me with a 15t. Bring down the inequality symbol. This is 789. This becomes a 90. Okay, 127 minus 37, it is a 90. Okay, there's this 15 that is attached via multiplication, so we're going to divide by 15. Divide by 15. The 15 over 15 cancels, leaving me with a t. Bring down that inequality symbol, which is less than or equal to 15, 30, 45, 60. I think that's 6. Okay. Right. So t, it is less than or equal to 6. D, we want to draw the line down that middle. There are some like terms here. Negative 8x and the 2x are like terms. They're on the same side. That becomes a negative 6x. Bring down the minus 16, bring down the inequality, bring down the negative 5x, bring down the negative 5x, bring down the 7x. These two are like terms. that becomes a 2x, because negative 5x plus 7x becomes a positive 2x. Bring down the inequality symbol, bring everything else down that we did not touch. So we just combined some like terms. Okay, there is a 6x on the left hand side and there's a 2x on the right hand side. It is better to get rid of the smaller one. The smaller one here is the negative 6x. So we're going to add 6x. Negative 6x plus 6x cancel, leaving me with a negative 16 less than 8x. Now we're going to divide the 8 to both sides, because again, do you see how it's attached via multiplication? 8 over 8 will cancel, leaving me with an x is greater than negative 2. So there you go. That is how you do D. There wasn't any flipping of the inequality symbol here because we didn't multiply or divide by any negative values.